The topic is what is the role of mind in our yoga abhyas, or what, and we can say what is the stage of mind when we do our practices or sadhana. So we will try to understand this, because this is very important for us, because mind is that medium from which from that we can do our practices. So we will discuss. We have also a PPT. So I will try. So probably, can you allow me? Can you make me host, or I just want to share that PPT?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Hare Krishna. Okay. Yes, Fuji. So, could you just, as we are discussing that, what is the role of mind in our yoga abhyas or practices? So, actually, yoga abhyas, when we say about yoga abhyas or method, so actually, there are different methods for different ages. As we, this also comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. This is very famous verse, as you know. कृते यध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायाम यतो मखे द्वापरे परिचार्यायाम कलो तद हरि कीर्तनात्. That the method is prescribed in Satyuga is Dhyan Yoga, or to meditate on Supreme Lord, and then Treta Yuga, that is to perform sacrifice, and Dwapar Yuga, that is deity worship, and Kali Yuga, to chant about chanting the holy name. So so actually when we say about method can be different, but the yoga, when we say about yoga, the yoga is common. Ultimately, all yoga, the perfection of all yoga is bhakti yoga. So bhakti yoga is common. So so uh, for this Kali Yuga, the prescribed method is Kali Yuga. Sorry, chanting holy name. And because this is the only hope for Kali Yuga people. A verse also in a purport of Srimad Bhagavatam 11 canto, Srila Prabhupada also mentions uh, that in the Kali Yuga, the external and internal disturbance is so much that a living entity uh, cannot take shelter anything except holy name, because because the disturbance is so much. And also a verse also comes in Srimad Bhagavatam first canto, प्रायण अल्प आयस सभ्य कलावस्मिन युगे जना मंदा सुमंद मतियो मंद भाग्य पद्रुता. जैसे it is also mentioned that in Kali Yuga the peoples are very dull and very unfortunate, and they are all lazy, and and they are always disturbed. So this is some qualities of Kali Yuga peoples. So actually I am just sharing this thing because in this Kali Yuga we have not any another shelter that holy name, because as the time passes, the capacity of people, basically the intellectual power and we can say mental power, gradually diminish or decrease, and the Lord mercy gradually increase. So in this Kali Yuga, Lord Krishna himself came in the form of Lord Chaitanya, and he went door to door to give that holy name. Because in this Kali Yuga, we are so lazy, and we can say the people of Kali Yuga are so lazy that they cannot, even they are not they are not interested for their self realization. So in this age, Lord Krishna himself came in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and went door to door, and that he gave that holy name Hare Krishna mantra. So so actually, I have just said this thing because when we say that holy name is only way, so first question arise, uh, when we do, now we have got that we have uh, only one hope, that is holy name Hare Krishna mantra. For this Kali Yuga, we have that method Hare Krishna mantra. So so when we say about this thing, so then a question arise, what is the how can we achieve perfection from this sadhana or these practices? So in every yoga, the first step is to control our mind and senses. That is the first preliminary stage. We have to control our mind and senses. So and the mind role is so much important than senses, because the mind, because as you know, we have two body. What is we have two body? One is gross body, where ether, air, ether, earth, and fire, this comes. And second body is subtle body, that is mind, intelligence, and false ego. And sometime in many scriptures, the subtle body, the mind, the subtle body is represented by mind. We can say mind is like a hard disk where we storage all data of our all karmas. So is so yeah, in many scriptures, especially in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna many times says about mind, like manvana bhav mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaro, and manasashtani indrani prakritishtani kashrati, and so many verses also comes that clearly Lord Krishna say ki, we have to control our mind and we have to transcend our mind. That is the only our hope. So and also it's also comes in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, where Patanjali Muni, basically it is the second sutra of that famous Yoga Sutra, which wrote by Patanjali Muni. And also basically it's also we can say Adi Kavi's Ved Vyas. So also he also mentioned this thing, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That is second sutra of Patanjali, where it shows the purpose of yoga. The yoga is the purpose of yoga is to stoppage of the mind, not that we are just doing for the sake of our body on fitness. We That is the clear cut purpose of yoga, which is also mentioned in Patanjali. Now, sometime now, as you mentioned, as time passes, so that original things become we can say destroy, and that according time. So but it is clearly mentioned in that Yoga Sutra. So so that we will discuss about the role of mind about chanting, and also it's also comes in Yoga Sutra, when a sadhaka and when a yogi who want to transcend and who want to control and who want to stop his of his mind. So he has to understand that there are five stages of mind, uh, then where every sadhaka has to go from these stages. It is common for in it is common for every yoga. So it is also mentioned there are five stages. So that's are, and there are one is that there are some figures. What is and there is monkey and there donkey and butterfly, crane, and lotus. This is just represented. That is also sorry. First stage is monkey stage. So if we want to control our mind and if we have to transcend our mind, so this is the first step of a conditioned soul. Uh, so that is Shipta. Shipta means monkey mind, where we can say there is so much uh, there are so much waves of uh, passion and endurance, so much. So what is the symptom of that mind? He's always restless, and he always want new things, constantly shifting from one thought to another thoughts. This is a symptom of that mind. So this is a very dangerous mind. This is very dangerous condition, because what happened in this condition, we are always disappointed. So even during our, it is also for applicable for us when we do our practices. So sometime if we want to chant, if whatever we want to do some spiritual activity, but mind gives some thoughts, oh, it is not good, we have to do some other thing, and maybe that will be best. The green side and green grass on the other side. That is a famous proverb. So this is the condition of first Shitta mind, monkey mind. And actually nowadays almost there is a famous disease which is very prevalent in that time, that is ADD, attentive deficit disorder. This is very famous, very prominent nowadays. Almost 10 millions people per year are suffering from this disease. So because this is very famous, so that now we can see many crimes and many things are increasing. This the cause is on that their mind is sitta. There are so many waves of passion and ignorance. So but we have to understand. And actually uh, nowadays the fast life, or we can say the gadgets which facilitate this mind, like phone, or laptop, which I am also using. But sometimes it's happen, agar if we are not very attentive, then it can affect us. It also affects us in our personal sadhana. So a Vaishnav, he is very senior, Maharaj, he is saying that thing. What happens when a parampara starts, or when a parampara starts, sometimes what happen, after 200 years, the real purpose of parampara sometimes become sometimes become purpose, sometimes the main purpose, sometimes the people forget very easily, after 200 300 years. But what happens in our ISKCON, because due to this gadgets on this fast life, so now people are very in very short time, they are going to forget their main purpose. That main purpose is Krishna prem. But sometime due to this fast life and use of this, use of various types of gadgets like phone, when we do our sadhana, so some message pop up like WhatsApp, so we want to see, we just scroll our WhatsApp. And if not WhatsApp, then we will see mail. So many things, those instruments, those assets, they are binding us, and external environment also. So sometimes it's also effect in our daily bhajan, or we can say practices. So we have to understand that this is dangerous stage of mind. So we have to overcome from this stage. Okay, so the first is Sipta, and the second stage of mind is Muda. This is also prominent. That stage is dullness. As also we have also read that verse, Manda Sumanda Matyu. Muda mind means donkey mind. What is the character of that mind is dullness and laziness, like donkey's mind. Actually, what happened in we can say this is also very prominent in all over the world. Like in this stage of mind, people want to forget themselves. They just want to forget themselves. So they will go to sleep, and they will take some intoxication like drinking alcohol or LSD, so many things, because they want to forget themselves. This give peace to them. Actually, this is not peaceful, but due to so much covering of ignorance, soul is perceiving like soul is false happiness. Actually, what happens in this stage, actually before starting this topic, I forgot this thing. Actually, the mind is that medium where soul observe happiness from this material world. Mind is that only medium. Mind is the, we can say, mind is the reflection of consciousness. So whatever we are trying to perceive, and the nature of soul is always to get that bliss, we can say ananda abhyas, anando abhyasat. Soul always seeking happiness. But what is the problem? uh, but but now in this condition stage, uh, that medium is mind, because mind is the part of this body, we can say material body, and it is representation, as I said. So soul is trying to become happiness. So but due to the condition of this modes, he feel that is it is happiness. So sometime during our sadhana also, when we do chanting, so when it just try to chant Hare Krishna, sometimes so many ignorance, covering of ignorance, we just want to sleep. Even we are not ready for, sometimes we are not even, we are so hopeless sometimes, because that is the that is the, we can say, waves of ignorance, which don't which from this we cannot focus on our sadhana, we can or chanting. So this is the characteristic of that muda mind, donkey mind. So and sometimes, like, people just want, they just take drinking alcohol, because actually when they take this alcohol or any intoxication items, so what happens, they forget their present condition, and that is some kind of bliss. Okay, uh, I'm in peace condition, but it's not permanent, it's temporary. And after that, again the anxiety and so many things comes in mind. So we have to understand that it is also dangerous stage for our mm, our sadhana. So that is donkey mind. That first is monkey mind, and second is donkey mind, and they both are brothers. So they both are very dangerous. Even they are not dangerous for us. Even that kind of mind is dangerous for all over the world. So okay, and then next stage of mind is vikshipta, which is butterfly mind. We can butterfly mind. Vikshipta mind means uh, there are also modes of, there are also waves of rajoguna or tamoguna, but not so much prominent. But uh, what happens in this condition of mind? Uh, we when we try to focus, sometimes we focus and again then we disturb, like butterfly, one place, and then after that sometime it will he will sit in another place. So it is like a restless mind, so jumping from one flower to another and jumping from one thought to another, sometime absorb, like we can say in our sadhana when we try to chant. So sometime 2 rounds maybe we can absorb ourselves, and after that again many thoughts come, then we release that kind of thoughts. So this is also dangerous, but not so much dangerous, but it's also dangerous. So our acharya said many times, say many times ki this three type of mind is not good for us, because in Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Kapila Dev said, uh, actually sometime when we come to our yoga abhyas. So in beginning, we have a proper goal, that we have to get that supreme perfection, or we have that purpose, that pure goal, that we have to get Krishna or supreme lord in this life. But sometime what happen, if we remain in kind of these kinds, when we remain in this kind of minds, like shipta, muda, vikshipta. So gradually what happens, our aim uh, our aim gradually changes. Somehow we expect another thing from our yoga abhyas. So as a sadhaka, we have to be very conscious. We have to see now what is the condition of our mind. Okay, so there are these three condition is not good for our sadhana, or for our yoga abhyas. And that another mind we will discuss, stage of mind, that is ekagra mind, crane mind. So this is our goal as a sadhaka. This is the, we can say, mind, like crane, like saras. So this is the our preliminary goal, we can say this is the very good for our daily bhajan or yoga abhyas. So this is our first goal of as a sadhaka. What happened in this mind? What is the characteristic of this mind? Single point mind, like a crane, and concentration on an absorption gradually increase, and also this is the, we can say this is also sattvic mind, where we can discriminate what is good and what is bad for me as a being. In previous mind, even we cannot discriminate. So because there are so many waves of passion and ignorance, even we cannot discriminate what is good for me. So many coverings of that modes, that layers, we can say. But in this stage of mind, we have that, because now in this mind we come in the platform of goodness. So this is very required for us. We will discuss more about this mind, but now we will come our next stage of mind, that is called niruddha mind. This is also very important, and this is the ultimate perfection of mind, and we can say that is the goal of as a sadhaka, as a living being, as a conditioned living being. Niruddha means where our mind totally controlled, mastered mind. So we can, that is also mentioned, master mind or yogi mind, where no longer agitation or disturbed by external or internal factors. We don't think about, we don't we uh, we can say we don't become disturbed from any factors. We just focus on Krishna, and actually it is the transcendental stage of mind, we can say. We cannot describe about this mind, because in this mind we connect ourselves totally with that supreme truth or supreme lord. So this is the goal of a sadhaka, ultimate goal of sadhaka, that is niruddha mind. Okay, so we mentioned these five kinds of mind. Now we will, as I mentioned, that we'll discuss more about that fourth stage of mind, that is ekagra mind, because it is it is preliminary stage for a sadhaka, uh, from where he can transcend or he can control totally his mind. So we will discuss a little bit about it. So actually, for this we have to some practice. We have to practice what practice required. So I will discuss. First is, in this mind, something we have to remember that will help. Actually, why I have discussed this kind of stage, that for it is very essential for us to understand at least what happens in our minds, and after understanding, and what is the goal for us, and we can say what is the use. So we have just discussed various states of mind for just come this point, practice in mind, sattvic mind. This is very important, so we will discuss about it. First is, in this mind, what first thing we have to remember, and it is very necessary for this kind of mind, if you want to attain this kind of mind, and if you want to continue to remain in this kind of mind. First is, we have to reject all upadhi, sarupadi. Sometimes when we comes in our bhajan, or when we sometimes we come in our devotees association, sometimes because so much already upadhi, then I am scientist, I am doctor, I am that. Sometimes it is not good for us, because this all upadhi belongs to our current time. So when we do our practices, so it affects our consciousness. So first we have to, before doing our practice, and to cultivate this mind, this ekagra mind, we have to deliberately, we have to practice ki I am not that, I am not that, I am just the servant of the servant of Krishna, or we can say directly we are the servant of holy name. When we do our bhajan or yoga abhyas, so that we have to remember. So first thing, we have to reject all kind of upadhi. We have to remember, and after that we have to think that I don't need anything except Krishna name, because that all upadhi belongs to my body and belongs to my current goal. But my ultimate goal as a being, as a living being, I want to get Krishna mercy totally. So when we do our sadhana, so we have to remember this thing. Okay, now I will focus each mantra. maybe your body in some time, maybe so many challenge you can face in your daily routines. Maybe it's kind of your tension of your job, or what can. But during our sadhana, now I am being, and I have that I have that I have that method, that is Hare Krishna mantra. So now I need only to focus each mantra, and this is the only this is my only need as a being. So we should not remember I am such, yeah, I am woman, I am man. No, now I am a being, and I am in this material world. So this sometime our acharya, like His Holiness Sachin Sai Maharaj, also mentioned Bhut Suddhi mantra. There is also a particular mantra where before doing our sadhana, we have to purify ourselves, and not body, and just soul. So this is very good for this kind of mind. And second things, we have to learn to remain undisturbed by all circumstances, especially for our during our sadhana, during our chanting, or we can say during our hearing, during when we sit in class and when we sit for our chanting. So we whatever anxiety in our mind from last day or from last, so whatever is going in our mind, we have to forget everything, because now we have to focus. Okay, I will focus each mantra. I will remain in present. So we have to practice deliberately. Or if there are so many disturbance in outer world, or you can say whatever, so you have to avoid it. Don't put yourself in that circumstances. We have to try, because it's all disturb our mind. And actually sometimes it's not in our hand, sometimes it's maybe happen. But we, as a sadhaka, as a yogi, we have to try ki we should not think about that particular uh, particular circumstance, like some, that people are they criticize me doing our sadhana. When we chant, sometimes that thoughts come, why they did this thing to me. So sometimes we contemplate, and it's gradually what happen. We don't focus our holy name, we just focus on that thoughts. So it is also dangerous. During our sadhana, we have to forget everything, because this is our only hope. So actually this is the also very big difference between a ashtanga yogi or bhakti yogi. But we have to understand actually what happened in ashtanga yogi. A ashtanga yogi also try to control his mind by his own effort. So he has to depend, he has to depend totally on himself. But during our bhakti yoga, what happens, because from beginning we are with Krishna. Now we have not realized that Krishna and Krishna's name is, we can say, same. But in tattva, this is perfect ki, we are always with Krishna. So we have to try when we chant. So we have to feel this thing. If by Krishna so much mercy, by Lord Krishna, who had come as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and gave that meditation of Kali Yuga Hare Krishna mantra, and he is himself that holy name. So I will not disrespect. And my disturbance, whatever thoughts, whatever are my effort, my all effort are useless. My only hope is Krishna's name, that vibration, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So when that thoughts come, we just focus ourselves that holy name, that vibration. Then this is our shelter. Actually, in reality, whatever is whatever we are getting in this spiritual journey, it is just coming from that holy name. Yes, it is also mentioned in Sikshashtam second verse. Nama Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Saktis. The Lord Krishna uh, has given all potency, all potency in His holy name. So we have to think about it a little bit. When we do our sadhana, so we have to try that we have to take shelter of that holy name. And third is, don't be hurry, not sivo. Sometime during our sadhana, or whatever we can say in our uh, devotional limbs, we just see our watch. Yeah, somehow it's like a habit. So it is not good for us. Sometimes you can see once in a weekend, once in a week, or twice in a week. So sometimes it just measuring okay, what is my progress we can see, but frequently see it is not good thing. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur also mentioned, there is also mentioned, to see watch is very ill mentality. It's not good for us, you know, because as a bhakti yogi, it's not good for bhakti yogis. Depend on only Krishna name. I will try to chant attentively, and it will happen by Krishna grace. So we have to remember this thing again and again. So this is the some practice for ekagra mind. We have to do this thing. And last slide, I will conclude this thing. And after this thing, we come. That is the when we come sattvic mind to niruddha mind. So this is some, this is also very important, which is we can say gradual. We have to so we can say this is the progress of our, when a sadhaka when a sadhaka ultimately comes that niruddha mind. So there are uh, uh, some rules we have to follow, that we have to follow. First, this is also very important. First is the follow all rules and regulation with respect and faith. So whatever rules and regulation, like hearing 1 hour and read 1 hour and attend Mangala Aarti at least once in a week, in for a Grahastha, and as a what full time they can attend daily basis if time allows. So, but we have to do this thing. Then four rules and what is four rules and regulation. It is very good for our mind. Yukta har yukta viharas. This is very good. Ultimately, we have to practice very. We cannot avoid this thing, because rules and regulation which help us. And second is, at least we have to appreciate that sattvic condition of mind. Sometimes even we don't appreciate. It's very relevant for us. What happens when we do in our sadhana, or when we sit in our chanting, or like in this class, sometimes we sometimes sometimes some thoughts come, and we release that kind of thoughts. So at least we have to conscious that sattvic condition of mind is very good. If I am not able to now, I'm not able, that I am not on that platform, but at least I will appreciate one day when class will go, when speaker will come, when I will chant, I will remain in just present. At least first is appreciation. We have to appreciate this sattvic condition of mind to be present. And this actually, this sattvic condition, that is the, in Vrindavan or in Vaikuntha, there is also there is only one mind, that is sattvic mind. That's what sattvic you can say, in present, everything in present. So we have to, at least we have to appreciate. One day I will one day I will come in that sattvic kind of mind. And last thing is, this is also very helpful, and that is, we have to be always thankful mode, because actually thankful mode means it is like a emotion. Because as a being, we need some type of emotions, because Lord Krishna is also supreme being. Sometimes whatever theory, whatever philosophy we are reading, and whatever practice we are trying to do, ultimately we have as it comes bhava, hai na? We have to put our all emotion to Krishna. So there are many emotions after getting that stage, but at least as a sadhaka, this is the first and very important stage of very required emotion, that is thankful mode. We have to very grateful during our sadhana. If you will, you can even you sometime it happen also when we do our sadhana, to them we think about, wow, Krishna has bestowed so much mercy to me, and my Guru Maharaj, and so much thing. When we think about this thing, so sometimes we become very absorbed in our chanting. So sometimes it happen, sometimes it will naturally happen, but we have to practice deliberately also. And actually, we during not for our sadhana, even whole day, if will remain in this thankful mode, always grateful mode. We have to think Krishna has given so much thing to me, and not we have to be complaining mood. That is not good for our mind. We have to become satisfied, and we have to always not satisfied. We have to become thankful. Thank you, Krishna. You have given so much thing. Or during our chanting, even each round you can think, oh, now we have to we have to practice deliberately, because that that is the first emotion which comes as a sadhaka in our mind. Then gradually we can, then ultimately, as our acharyas mentioned, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur mentioned, and Srila Sridhar Swami mentioned also, ki what happens when we come and in this platform as a as a thankful being, yeah, as a thankful mood. What happens then? Gradually, that holy name comes in our heart, and first samadhi, or we can say first niruddha mind. First samadhi is the nam samadhi, where we appreciate holy name, where we remember the mercy of Lord Krishna. So it happened. Then gradually Lord form, then Lord pastime, then it gradually happens. But it is first emotion which we can apply in our daily practice. Hare Krishna Puji. So I will conclude Puji. So
thank you.
Sorry.
Sudha Prabhuji, thank you very much. Really, you very nicely took us through different stages of mind and focused on important points, that how the top two stages are very important for us, Ekagra and Niruddha. So, and especially Ekagra, that how we should try to come to that stage. Thank you. I will check if someone has any question or comment. Pavan Gupta Prabhuji, you can unmute yourself and ask.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for wonderful class. Prabhuji, in the last slide, you mentioned practice from Satvika mind to Nitya. So, is this Satvik mind same as Ekagra mind? Or?
Yes. Satvik is also Ekagra. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
But that is Suddha Satvik. That is Niruddha, fully controlled mind.
Okay, so Niruddha is Suddha Satvik and Ekagra is Satvik.
Satvik, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is one comment. Thanks a lot for the amazing presentation and very simple and clear. He's kind of summarizing everything.
Yes.
Good. Thank you, Sadhu Sayan Prabhuji.
Thank you. Please give me blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji. Am I audible, Prabhu?
Kapil Prabhu, you have question?
I just wanted to thank Prabhuji for the wonderful presentation lecture. And I wanted to add something, which I heard somewhere and probably try to,
Yes,
make it more this thing. So, like I also heard, Prabhuji, that, there is a analogy of a monkey and a cat, if you must have, think about it. So what happens is that in the initial stages, we should be like monkey, where, we catch hold, like a child monkey catches hold of the parent monkey, right? In order to survive, and wherever, the parent monkey takes, the child monkey goes, right? If he doesn't, grab the parent monkey, then he falls, right? So that should be our initial avastha, where, we just follow Guru and Acharya's instructions without reasoning. Otherwise we will fall down. And once we get trust, then we should become cat. So in cat, what happens is that once our Acharya gives their trust to us, just like in cat, cat takes care of the baby cat. The Acharya becomes a master cat, and then in how cat takes care of the baby. Like, cat actually, holds the baby cat and then kitten basically, and moves around, right, Prabhuji? So that transformation happens, Prabhuji, in Bhakti. I heard somewhere, it's not from myself. And that cat analogy is also very good, Prabhu. Just, because then Guru and Krishna takes care of you. Once you become monkey, once you surrender, once your Acharya takes over, then, you are in a cat avastha, basically, Prabhuji. That, everything happens through the cat analogy, that, everything is taken care of. That's all.
Thank you very much,
add.
Kapil Prabhu. बहुत धन्यवाद आपका. आपसे प्रार्थना है, आप भी जल्दी से आ जाइए इस कैटेगरी में. बहुत
कोशिश जारी है, प्रभु जी.
बहुत इधर उधर हो गया है आपका. ठीक है, अभी एक और क्वेश्चन है शायद. There is one more question from someone. You can unmute केवल सिंह प्रभु जी.
Yeah. हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, धन्यवाद जो आपने इंट्रोडक्शन दिया. My question is, this was I understand कि all this information cannot be shared in an hour's or time. So I wanted to know, like, where this information we can find and we can get more details about these states of mind.
Actually, I just I heard a lecture from Maharaj, Jonas Bhakti Vigan Maharaj.
Oh, okay.
So actually, it comes in Yoga Sutra, but it also helps us, and it details it is mentioned in our advanced scripture, we can say, where Bhakti Sandarbha, which is written by Srila Jiva Goswami. So in future, but now we have to focus in Srila Prabhupada books. But it is also mentioned in some even if you will read Srimad Bhagavatam 11 Canto. For a sadhaka, it is very good lecture, very good canto for us, where how can you practice. So, but for this actually, for this we need a acharya, or we need a teacher. So just I just copied and paste.
Okay. Dhanyavad Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vasudama Prabhuji. Vasudama Prabhuji, you can also share your slide and I can share it with all of them.
Okay, yes, Puji, I will share to you, Puji. Is it okay? Mail.
Yes, thank you very much. And there are so many devotees who are saying thanks to you on the chat. I don't have glasses, so I cannot see their names, but they are all thanking you very much. So we are really very fortunate to have you, Vasudama Prabhuji. He is not only speaking all these things or hearing, but he also practices. Very sincere devotee, and he has a special taste for holy name. So we are blessed to have Vasudama Prabhuji with us. His Grace Vasudama Prabhuji ki jai. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat.
Thank you.
Hare
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat.